bird song, daffodils, warmth. Hello from Wales! I have just checked into this gorgeous cottage that you can see behind me. It's called Bryn Eglur and is located in the southwest corner of Wales. It's a place that ever since I first set eyes on it, I thought, oh my goodness, I need to stay there one day, and today is the day! Well, technically it's a few days. I'm going to be here for a few days and I'm just so excited. It's a place that's quite unique. It has one of the best preserved traditional Welsh cottage interiors that exists. It dates back to 1755 and it was saved from ruin by the owner, Dorian, and it's just furnished throughout with Welsh antiques, and it is just spectacular. It is like stepping back in time as soon as you step through the doorway to the cottage. I'm so excited. Let me go and take you inside so you can take a peek, and please do let me know what you think, because I think it's phenomenal. It's looking so lovely with all of these daffodils out front. A little daffodil meadow. You can see up there, above the door, the stone saying 1755. That's when this little cottage was built. Let's go inside. So this cottage was abandoned and uninhabited since 1965 until when the current owner bought it and renovated it. He wanted to keep its original features intact and preserve what this cottage would once have looked like, and I think he has done it so successfully. To the right we have the main living area. This is where most family activities and daily life would have happened. It's still got its original cottage range, which is so unique. Inside the fireplace, it's surrounded by wicker, which I believe is the original way of doing it here in Wales. The cottage is filled with just so many antiques. Lots of old wooden chairs, a settle. I really adore this space, and just the way it's been preserved. It's a proper snapshot back in time to how life once was for many. Through here, again, more fantastic old antique pieces. Through here is the bathroom, which thankfully is modern. You wouldn't want a 18th century bathroom. A cold outhouse. So toilet, sink, and a roll top bath. Massive fan of flagstone flooring, and this cottage has it throughout. And lovely original feature. So this is the parlour. most people wouldn't have used their parlour very much. They'd have used the main living room that we were just in. There's a fireplace in here as well, although this one can no longer be used. And again, more fantastic antique pieces. Just really helps to create the atmosphere of how life would once have been in a cottage. It's very authentic. You might have noticed that there is no TV in here, which I'm really on board with. I think it would feel slightly odd coming to stay at a place like this and switching a TV on. I kind of almost wish there was no electricity. There is a property I know of in Suffolk that is a really cosy cottage that doesn't have electricity. It's all lit by candlelight, which would be amazing. I'm dying to stay in there one day. So instead of the TV, we've got board games and puzzles. There's a little pile of them over here, and a collection of magazines to read, should you get bored. Though I have to say, I think that would be a bit of a struggle. It's just the perfect place to come and switch off from the world. I'm inclined not to even go out very much while we're here. Just try and stay in the cottage and absorb this atmosphere. As I say, it's so unique. I wish there were more places like this. It's just been so well done, so well thought through. Let me know what you think. Could you survive for a few days in a cottage with no Wi-Fi and no TV? I think it's a treat in the modern day. A real proper treat. Just off of the parlour is the kitchen. One of the few modern parts of this house. So it has got an electric oven, so you don't need to worry about cooking. And it's got a microwave and obviously everything you need, coffee making machine. I do love this fabulous old farm table though. A nice touch in keeping with the main theme of the house. If however you don't want to use the modern cooker, there is a Rayburn here. So it's all log fueled. There's a basket at the side, you just stick your logs in, set those on. So as well as being able to use it for cooking, it's also an excellent form of heating the house as well. Not that it's cold. You've got obviously the Rayburn that you can use. There's central heating. I believe there's underfloor heating as well in one of the rooms. And you've also got the sort of little inglenook fireplace, the old cottage wood burner. Another thing that I absolutely love about this cottage is all of the mixed chairs around. What I was reading is that the owner, Dorian, handmade quite a few of these himself in a proper sort of traditional style of chair making. Okay then, let's go upstairs. So that brings you to the first of the bedrooms, which is looking beautifully light and airy, all that sunshine streaming on in. You've got a simple metal bed frame, quite a smallish size bed, but more than enough for a double. And again, just more dark wood, antique pieces. I think one of the nicest features about this room is the exposed beams for the roof and how you can see the pins holding them in place. And up here is one of the pegs holding these two beams in place. A nice traditional form of pinning wood into place. So from the first bedroom, it goes straight through this partitioning into the next room. So it's quite cozy. And what you can see ahead is an original box bed, which was brought in from a local rectory. Fantastic piece of furniture. As you can see, a proper antique feature. Well, the whole house is just full of proper antiques. It really has been so tastefully restored in order to reflect the history of this cottage. And that is why it's considered one of the best preserved Welsh cottages. I really like having these windows up here, letting all this natural light in, especially with the beautiful views out over the daffodils. I can imagine in sort of gloomier days in autumn and winter, it would be quite dark in here. But at the same time, I think that would be so cozy. That's what you want, isn't it? When it's cold outside and you can just sit and curl up on a sofa, light the fire, just have the warmth and glow of that. I would really love to come back and experience autumn or winter in this lovely, lovely cottage. Alright, let's go back downstairs.